Hey everyone, in this video, I would like to cover problem number 3 on 2024 second AIME. So here we go. We have a list of rows and columns, and the question actually gave us certain examples of, like triples and, two pairs of triples that make sense for the given conditions. And I would just like to label it first, right? So we got A and we got B and we got C. We can label D and E and F like this. And the next thing that we got to try out is that we have to label all those conditions first. So what has happened? I need to make sure that A, B, C, all of those digits that I need to write down or fill it up, well, they have to start from 0 and all the way to 9. So we have A and B and C, dot, 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 all the way to F. It starts from 0 and 9. Right, so that's the very first conditions that we had. And the next thing is that starting from the 3-digit numbers, like 3-digit number that has on the first row, starting from, the left to right, we have 100A plus 10B plus C. Well, if you add it up with the 3-digit number that can be formed in the second row, well, the summation has to be 999. That's the given conditions. So we're just going to write 100A plus, I'm just going to say 100D, okay? And we have 100 B, that's 10B and 10E plus C plus F. They're supposed to be 999, okay? So that's what we have at this moment. Now, if I somehow simplify, we get 100 times A plus D. Well, this turns out to be 10 times B plus E, and you can check that this is C plus F. Well, it gives us 999. And remember that C and F, if you add up just C and F all together, you can only hit up to 18. Now, in order for C and F to have a digit of 9, we either have 9 or 19 or 29 and so on, but the only possibility that we can satisfy is just going to be 9. So we're just going to set this as 9. So if this becomes 9, then you can check that that also becomes 9. And at the same time, this also becomes 9 as well, right? So we have noticed that A and D are in one-to-one correspondence. They are having certain linear equations and linear, relationships. And at the same time, B plus E becomes 9, C plus F becomes 9. So as long as I find something about A, B, and C, probably we can find out the number of triples that make sense, the number of 2 pairs of triples that make sense, or the number of solutions. Okay, so what about the second condition that has been laid out? That's the first condition that has been laid out in the problem. And the second condition was that if we add up three 2-digit numbers, starting to read from top to bottom in the first column. If you look at the first column, that becomes 10A plus D. Second column tells us that we got 10B plus E. The third column tells me that we have 10C plus F. If you add them up all together, we need to get 99. Okay, so let's just try to write it down. We have 10A plus 10B, 10B and 10C. And I need to add it up with D and E and F, but instead of writing D and E and F, we know that D is supposed to be 9 minus A. So I'm just going to have 9 minus A. And we have 9 minus B, and at the same time, we have 9 minus C, which turns out to be 99, okay? And I think this solves all the problems. Why? Because if you add up 10A by negative A, we get 9A, and we also have 9B, and we have 9C out there. Well, 99 minus 27, it should be 72. Okay, so what do I know about A plus B plus C then? A plus B plus C must be 8. And we remember, you should remember that A and B and C are just a single-digit numbers starting from the whole numbers, right? 0 all the way to 8. In this case, it's just going to be 8. This already calls out for circles and bars and stars and bars, right? Why? Because we allow to have 8, 0, 0, and a lot of the other possibilities all the way to 0, 0, and 8. Well, check this out. How many stars do we have? We got 8 stars or 8 circles. How many bars we have? We got 2 bars out there. So the answer for this question must be corresponding to 10, choose 2. Why? Because again, if you just find out enough A, B, and C, well, for this one, 800, well, we automatically find what D is. D is supposed to be just 1. B is supposed to be 0, so E is supposed to be 9. And C was 0, so F is supposed to be 9. So we have one-to-one correspondence between those, unused digits or unused letters. So we know that we're going to have one-to-one correspondence. As long as we find a solution for these triples, we automatically fix all of those triples per each of the solutions that we find here. So what is 10 choose 8? 10 choose 2 or 10 choose 2 or 10 choose 8? Well, I would say 10 times 9 divided out by 2 times 1. Well, you can cross it out and we get 45, and that becomes the answer.